Welcome to Ban Phe. Hi, I'm Stu. I'm a backpacker from England travelling around Southeast Asia. Now, Ban Phe, where is it? Here is a map showing you where it is in Thailand. But why am I here? Not too sure. So when I left Pattaya yesterday morning, I wanted to come to Rayong, and I looked online for hostels in Rayong and found a very nice cheap one, booked it. I'm going to keep this short. Got a bus from Pattaya to Rayong, got the bus station, showed the hostel to a woman that was working there. She ushered me onto a minibus and said, "This is the one." I got the minibus and fell asleep. I was so tired. And then when I arrived here, the bus driver woke me up. We have arrived. And this is it. Rayong is about 35 kilometers that away. And this is a small town, and I knew nothing about this place at all. Now the reason I'm here is because of the hostel. I found it online. It is the cheapest hostel I have found in Thailand so far, and that is the only reason I booked it. Now usually when I come around and do videos of where I am, I'll go out for the very first time and take videos and go, wow, look at this, look at that. This time, I actually had to go around yesterday and work out what I was doing, where I was going, and whether I was going to stay. This place is actually quite nice, to the point that I've booked an extra 2 nights to see what's happening. Now, what is this place famous for? Not a lot, but it has the ferry and the pier down there, and you see all these tourist buses, and basically the ferry takes you to Koh Samet, if I remember rightly. So the buses come here, drop the people off, they go through the ferry, go to the island, come back, get back in the buses and go. So this is not really a touristy area, which is probably why I'm staying here for a bit longer after the time I had in Bangkok and Pattaya. I just thought it'd be nice to come here and chill. So the hostel I'm staying is, and I'll take it down there in a minute, it's further on down that way. It is a bit of a surprise, and I think what we'll do now is just have a wander, cross over there towards the pier, just give you an idea of what it's like. But I don't know if you can see right in the background over there, there's some kites, because from tomorrow there is the International Kite Festival happening here, and that sort of swayed me to stay for a bit longer. There's a lot of architecture that is a bit strange. That whistle's annoying me. So the architecture of this place, you've got down there authentic matcha house and cafe, and there's just over there as well another place. So I had to Google what a matcha house was, and it's a tea house from Japan. So they do Japanese tea over here, because I think they have a large Japanese tourist market going across to the island over there. Now at the moment I'm feeling a bit tired. Is it annoying you? Annoying me. So yeah, I've been wanting to do a 10 kilometer run challenge in every city, every town I go to, and I started it this morning, and oh my god, it nearly killed me in the heat, the distance. Not used to it, but I managed it. And if you go on my Instagram, you'll be able to see my results, which isn't that good, and you'll get my Instagram from my description below. So all around here, because they're expecting people to come off the boats here, and you get so many ferries and speedboats going across over to the island, that you've got a massive market for people to come off the boats and try and spend some money. I think we'll have a wander through that in a minute. There's some more kites. Can kites be exciting? We'll have to find out. So I'm going to have a wander down to the ferry port. Now this ferry port goes, like you said, to one of the islands which I've never even heard of, never even thought about going to until I saw the prices of going across. I don't know if you can see, big boat one way, 70 baht, round trip 120 baht. And I've looked at various accommodation on the island, and it's not cheap, but it might be worth going for a couple of days. So yeah, got so many boats. Oh, look at that. So I did have a walk along the whole of that pier yesterday. There isn't much to see. I just got a lot of people asking me which boat I was going for. I went, I'm a tourist, leave me alone. And I think it's the same. If I went down here, I wouldn't get a lot to see. I do like these little couches on the side. So you only see one boat coming in already. And this is the ferry port. Now I did find out that there is a big expat community here. People who have not decided to stay in Bangkok or Pattaya, they've gone to somewhere nice, quiet. And I was talking to one guy last night who said that a few years back this place used to have a few more hotels, a few more hostels, and it used to be like a bit of a smaller party place than anywhere else you get in Thailand, but it was still a bit busy. But then COVID hit, and then it's died a death. The locals are feeling the pinch. The locals are feeling a bit poorer from the lack of tourism that is staying in this place right now. But yeah, so there's a big massive cafe there. And I haven't seen many people go through this market, and it is just basically for the tourists coming off the boats, hoping that will stop before they get into the buses. Squid flavour crisps. Blah. So this goes on, and as you can see, there's not many people here. But very few people. Hi. How are you doing? Peanuts. So the hostel's up there, and yesterday I came down this way just to have a look around. This morning when I went for my run, I went the other side, and that's more for where the locals live. It's their residential area. There's not really much to see down that way. 7-Eleven, big supermarket. It's one of the biggest 7-Elevens I've seen. I mean, it's not much to look at, but I'm enjoying the peace and quiet, not getting hassled by loads of tourists just banging into you, and the people on the side of the streets, they're not banging on about trying to sell you stuff. And what you've got is the main road down here with the motorway further on up. So this is the main road that goes through the whole of this town. And even on the night time it was getting a bit quiet, nothing happening. And then behind these cars there's another building I saw yesterday, which was out of character for Thailand. Oh. And it's a resort. I don't know if it's Japanese style, Chinese style, because you do get a lot of people from them countries coming across. Now there is a map, a tourist map, for the whole of the place. I think that's the furthest point is about 5k away. I was informed by the person in the hostel that because we're about here, there's the island. The beaches around here are no good, so you need to go further out and enjoy some of the better beaches around here. I want to find out where that is. This is this second pier which I told you about, the one that I walked down yesterday. As I said, there's not a lot down there, and I will get asked which boat I'm getting on. So a lot of tourists just wait for their transport to get them out of this place, probably to a hotel in Yangon, where I should have been. This is a building that does not fit in with the Thai sort of structures, and I only know it's a resort because there was a sign on the other side. However, I've just seen a sign that says Rayong tourist police through there. So we're heading towards the International Kite Festival. Now I went online last night and I tried to Google it, and there is nothing at all, not even in Thai, about this festival. So it's I don't know, there seems to be a few kites going up. I walked around here last night. All this was just getting set up. And further on down, you've got so many tents. And there's some kites. Oh. You got a supermarket just down there, 7-Eleven, and then you've got another one just there. So they've got two big massive supermarkets for this place. And then you've got the full moon party house. Evidence of a tourist period they used to have. Now, unfortunately I can't get too close down that way because there's music going on. And YouTube doesn't like music. There's penalties. So I think today is just them setting up. Maybe stalls just getting all their gear out. Can you see them? I'll try and get closer. Oh, sorry. Now with the amount of stores there is, they must be expecting a lot of tourists, locals coming tomorrow. There's none here at the moment, and tomorrow is a Saturday, so weekend will look at them. Oh wow, they are proper kites. That's the International Kite Festival. Now I will be back tomorrow when I think it should be in full swing. There's a little bit of a breeze so the kites can fly. And I'll probably do another video of just showing the Kite Festival and all the different stalls that are available. And because there's street food, I'll be trying the street food out as well. I'm now going to head back towards the hostel and give you an idea of the place that I'm staying in, which might surprise you. There is a lot of English around here. You got that place there, coffee, tea, smoothies. If only I could afford a coffee. On a night time round here, there is a lot of street food all the way along against the side of the road. And I had some last night, and it was really nice. And more importantly, it was so cheap. I had some chicken pad thai for 60 baht. Again, the cheapest I've had in Thailand so far. The guy loves his whistle. He's got a bit of power. There isn't a lot more to see around here. The architecture for various buildings. I think that's a school. Only because there's pictures of kids on the wall. But the big thing that's happening in this town is just down here. There is a big construction site, and I was asking about it this morning, and they're building a brand new pier for the 21st century for the ferries to come and dock. There'll also be massive car parks to cope with the amount of ambulance, to cope with the amount of tourist buses, cars that come here. As I said, it's just one main road through the whole of the town. You have got this place here, which I assume is a governmental governmental building. Usually I would walk in, but if it is governmental, best not. So many places selling bus tickets, ferry tickets to go across. But it's easier just to go to the ferry port and buy it there. Now, although you do buy the ticket for 70 baht to go across, 120 return, there is still a payment of 200 baht you pay on arrival in the island for national park fee, because it is a big national park on the island. So this is one of the places I ate this morning. Thai food for breakfast. Nice, cheap. And this is the construction site that is building the new ferry port pier. I thought I'd actually come down to the construction site to see what it's like. There's a lot of work going on, and they've got a photo of what it's going to look like just here. Looking impressive. And then another one just here. That one's only got the one boat. But the owner of the hostel was saying to me that it's going to take a couple of months to build. A couple? Maybe. We're now in the street where the hostel is. As I said, there is a expat community here. Just on this shot here, if I don't get knocked over, you've got on the bacon hands, curry meat, cotty pork pies, cheesecake pastries, range of takeaway dishes. Lovely, but it's closed, and that's due to the COVID effect. So the hostel that I'm staying in, 200 baht a night. It's called the Ban Phe hostel. If I can just walk in, and we're going to see what it's like. So once upon a time this place used to be so big, and there's photographs of lots of people who stayed here before. Sofas just to chill out on. Hi. And up the stairs. So as I said, this is the cheapest place I've stayed in, and this is, I was meant to get a 4-man room. Instead, I've got a private room for the first time ever in Thailand. Now, as usual, it's a mess because it's just me here. You've got all my wires down there, There is no aircon, which is probably why it's so cheap. I have a fan that's directed on my face and body all night last night, and I was just as cool. 200 baht a night. That is another reason I am staying for another extra 2 nights. It's unusual that I actually stay in a private room. Last night there was an American and a Russian guy who stayed the night. Both on motorbikes separately, and then they left this morning to go elsewhere. This seems to be a stop-off point for people who are travelling around the area of the coast around here, or going across the island. Apart from me. But it's a really, really nice chilled hostel. I spend most of my time just out there on the seat. The owner is amazing, very friendly. Better shut this door and we'll go back downstairs. So even on the stairs you've got photographs of people who stayed here before. And that is Ban Phe, a nice little Thai town which I will be spending a couple of days here to relax, chill, get some decent sleep in my own private room. Tomorrow I'll be going back down there to the International Kite Festival. Hopefully there'll be a lot more kites and a lot more to see. But if you've enjoyed this video, you know you got to press that like button. If you want to subscribe and see lots of kites and what else I get up to, because I've only got, I think, about 8 days left of my visa for Thailand before I go over to Cambodia. So you need to subscribe. But until next time, bye bye for now.